Artificial intelligence has been at the heart of technological innovation for the past decade. From smart homes to autonomous vehicles, its presence proliferates, integrating itself into every facet of our lives. But as AI's power grows exponentially, many are asking, is it becoming too advanced? Are we approaching a point where the risks outweigh the benefits? In today's video, we are going to tell you everything you need to know about AI's remarkable advancement. By the day, artificial intelligence is getting stronger, smarter, and more capable than the world was prepared for. Let's dive into everything you need to know. Back in 2012, deep learning was still a foreign concept, with very few practical applications. But within just a few years, AI has sunk its teeth into industries ranging from healthcare to finance. As of now, AI can detect disease, write music, and even generate hyper-realistic human images and voices with eerie deepfakes. These rapid developments raise a big question. How fast is too fast? According to a 2023 study by the McKinsey Global Institute, AI-related technologies are advancing a whopping 300% faster than anticipated, with more tasks becoming fully automated. Experts suggest we may reach general AI with human-level cognitive abilities within the next 10 years. We can only imagine what AI will do in the next 5 years alone. General AI will learn, adapt, and potentially act all on its own. In fact, many AI experts have voiced their concerns about its uncontrolled advancement. It's advancing so quickly that it's nearly uncontrollable, and experts are growing increasingly worried. Honestly, we can't blame you. Not to freak you out, but we're about to get into more detail. The fear of job displacement has been one of the longest-standing debates around AI, and as you could have guessed, it will only become a bigger concern as this technology advances. Automation is not new, but AI is making it more widespread and impactful by the day. Routine jobs in industries like manufacturing and retail have already been heavily impacted. More concerning, however, is AI's gradual encroachment into highly skilled roles like accounting, medical diagnostics, and even law. A recent report from the World Economic Forum suggests that by 2025, AI will displace 85 million jobs globally and create 97 million new jobs. However, the transition will be challenging, especially for people in industries most vulnerable to automation. Stephen Hawking said himself, AI is likely to be either the best or the worst thing ever to happen to humanity. Yikes. AI taking over jobs is only one part of a much bigger equation here. What happens when it begins to outsmart its creators? One of the most chilling aspects of AI is its potential for misuse. As AI becomes more advanced, it's easier to exploit its capabilities for malicious purposes. Deepfakes, for instance, have become a significant threat to media integrity. By using AI, anyone can create videos that mimic real people, convincingly enough to deceive even experts. These AI-generated fabrications can be used for political manipulation, blackmail, or to discredit public figures. In fact, AI's role in misinformation campaigns during elections is already well documented. A report from MIT Media Lab found that deepfakes spread 70% more rapidly on social media than genuine news. This presents a new frontier in cybersecurity, where traditional methods of debunking misinformation may fall short against AI-generated content. In 2022 alone, AI-generated misinformation campaigns affected over 150 million people globally, and experts believe this number will only increase as AI tools become more accessible. AI's influence extends far beyond the digital realm. Military organizations around the world are investing heavily in AI-driven weapon systems. Autonomous drones, predictive surveillance, and robotic soldiers are no longer science fiction, but a growing reality. The development of AI weapons raises ethical questions. Can machines be trusted to make life and death decisions? What happens if autonomous weapon systems malfunction or are hacked? Moreover, AI could lower the threshold for conflict as countries become more willing to engage in skirmishes if they rely on machines rather than human soldiers. Once developed, autonomous weapon systems will become the Kalashnikovs of tomorrow's wars, says Mary Wareham, an arms expert from Human Rights Watch. As of 2023, 30 nations are actively developing autonomous weaponry, and the global military AI market is expected to reach $18 billion by 2028. AI is already being used to predict geopolitical events, observe enemy behavior, and guide military strategy. Machines will soon be responsible for the fate of nations worldwide. Are you freaking out yet? One of the biggest concerns surrounding AI is the ethical dilemma of control. Who exactly gets to decide how AI is used? Should governments regulate AI? Should there be international laws preventing the misuse of AI technologies? The complexity arises because AI systems are created by human beings who have their own biases and objectives. This means that AI systems can unintentionally inherit the biases of their creators. For instance, facial recognition systems have been shown to have higher error rates when identifying people of color, which can perpetuate systemic bias if implemented in law enforcement. In 2020, a study by the National Institute of Standards and Technology found that AI facial recognition systems had a false positive rate 10 to 100 times higher for African Americans and Asian Americans compared to Caucasians. As AI becomes more advanced, the potential for bias and misuse grows. Self-learning systems could eventually act in ways their creators never intended, raising the specter of a loss of control. On the positive side, AI's potential in healthcare is transformative. AI-driven systems can analyze massive amounts of medical data, providing diagnoses more quickly and accurately than human doctors in some cases. AI is even being used to design new drugs, predict disease outbreaks, and personalize treatment plans. But this comes with its own ethical considerations. As AI becomes more responsible for life or death decisions, do we risk creating a system where human empathy and judgment are replaced by cold calculations? And what happens if AI gets it wrong? According to a 2023 report by the Journal of Medical Ethics, AI systems in healthcare make diagnostic errors at a rate of 5%, a significant improvement over the 12% error rate among human doctors. While this sounds promising, the margin for error in healthcare is razor thin. One wrong diagnosis can lead to devastating consequences. Additionally, the reliance on AI could lead to an erosion of medical skills as human practitioners defer more and more responsibility to machines. One of the more intriguing questions is whether AI can truly be creative. AI systems like OpenAI's GPT-4 can generate realistic art, music, and writing that rivals human output. But is it really creativity, or just sophisticated mimicry? Many argue that AI lacks the consciousness and emotional depth required for true creativity. However, as AI systems become more advanced, the line between human and machine-generated art is beginning to blur. Some worry that as AI continues to improve, it could overshadow human creativity entirely. In a 2021 interview, Yuval Noah Harari warned, as AI continues to improve, it may become the greatest creative force in human history. But at what cost? Will humanity still have a role in shaping its own cultural landscape? On one hand, AI has the potential to solve most of humanity's biggest problems, from climate change to disease. On the other hand, its rapid advancement presents risks that are difficult to predict. Will we reach a point where AI surpasses human intelligence and becomes completely uncontrollable? While this may sound like science fiction, experts in the field take the possibility very seriously. According to a 2023 survey by Oxford University's Future of Humanity Institute, 48% of AI researchers believe there is at least a 10% chance that AI could pose an existential threat to humanity within the next century. As we push the boundaries of what AI can do, we must also carefully consider the ethical, social, and economic impacts. AI is neither good nor evil. It's a tool, but like any tool, its impact depends on how it's wielded. In conclusion, AI's advancement is inevitable. It is up to us to ensure that this technology benefits humanity rather than harms it. The future of AI will depend on how we manage its risks, regulate its use, and harness its power for good? Will we succeed in controlling AI, or will it eventually outgrow its creators? Only time will tell. As you watch this unfold, remember, the future of AI is not set in stone. We are at the cusp of something monumental, but whether it leads to a utopia or dystopia remains to be seen. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and most importantly, stay human.